まず観察しようか。ああ、視力が弱い。この銃撃つようなところにいるのに、クラブで一番のすげえ視力弱いのにすげえじゃん。腕磨いてんすね。血かもしれない。なぜ実弾、血かもしれないってことはあれか。血じゃないかもしれないのか。コンクラムの紋章。古代遺跡にいた。彼が見えざる血統クラブ会長のハインリヒ・フォン・クラムだ。指輪の印象が指し示すように彼はドイツ貴族の末裔であり、うまく隠しているが視力が非常に弱い。障害を逆手に取り見えざる血統クラブで名を馳せ、その気象を身につけている。これらの特徴から自信にあふれ、傲慢な性格であることがわかる。犯行があった血統に居合わせたことがクラブ用の黄色の衣装からわかる。膝についた土は、さすがだな、遺跡の土と同じもので、袖の赤いシミは僕が戦った時のものじゃない。さらに血統の宣誓書に書かれた審判の署名と頭頭が同じであり、神経質な人からがわかる。ズボンについた土は、エーリヒを狙う時に膝をついた時のもので、袖の赤黒いシミは、対戦相手が打った非致死性の弾によるものかもしれない。はい、はい。はい。フォン・クラム氏はエーリヒを助けるために地面に膝をついたようだ。これでズボンの土に説明がつき、袖の赤いシミがエーリヒの血であることがわかる。ちょっと待って。だってさ、早くない？まだ、あの場で撃ったのが、本人なのか、この人なのか、この人は審判員なのか、分かってなくない？ただ、俺がちょっとだけ気になってるのは、ここの会場の銃、なんとか銃、マケット銃みたいな銃もなかったし、被害者の家の銃もなかったこと。で、絵描く妹さんの赤い画材がなかったこと。なのでなんかちょっと妹さんが殺したんじゃないかなって思っちゃうんですよね。確かにこの人が弟を殺せば、借金はチャラになる。確かこの人だよな。審判員兼だから。目撃者なんじゃないかな。あと、障害を逆手に取る。この人本当に撃てんのかな？まあでも一番の一種って言われてんのか。俺この人目撃者な気がするんだよな。はい。
So you are Mr. Von Kram, one of the club's best shots, the referee of the deadly duel, and witness to Mr. Von Staub's murder.
Incorrect. I am the best shot at the club. Heinrich Fürgen von Kram. But how did you know I was there?
Your clothes, Mr. Von Kram, the dirt on your trousers confirms your presence in the old ruins. And your jacket features a bloodstain from your attempts to save Mr. Von Staub.
That is impressive.
It is merely inferential. Now, a few questions, if I may.
Be my guest. I have nothing to hide.
はいはい。もう一人の参加
I'd
者は
like to speak with the other competitor.
He left the island.
あ
Mr. Dorfman was sure that the killer was after him.
なる
He
ほど
is
なるほど。
innocent, I assure you.
Indeed, from his position, it would be impossible to fire the bullet at such a downward trajectory, but he was a witness. Shame.
遺跡で何が
So, what transpired in the old ruins?
Everything began as normal. The signatures, choice of weapons. I checked it all and then blindfolded the duelists. Erich stood to my left and his opponent, Mr.
う
Dorfman,
ん
to my
そうだよ
right.
な
Before they could begin, the killer fired. And I'm sure it was not Dorfman.
Why are you so sure?
The sound was different. Not a Webley revolver.
うーん
The killer must be an excellent shot to hit the heart.
そうなんだよな。妹さんがあの距離を正確に射撃できるかって言われたらちょっと、容疑者は
You said the killer was an excellent shot. Do you suspect someone from the club?
Definitely not. No one from the club would break our rules.
なるほど。誰か見た
Did
か
you or the other duelist see the murderer?
No. The killer slipped away into the hills, so we turned our attention to Erich. Rest his soul.
And neither of you pursued the culprit?
I will not have my character impugned. We had only blank cartridges, and a fallen friend at our feet. He was our focus.
次に何があっ
What
た
transpired after the shooting?
I heard Eric cry out and fall. Mr. Dorfman turned and fired at the killer, but I shouted at him to stop and help. I tried to save Eric, but it was too late. He was gone.
なるほど。
I've never seen this before.
ダメか。
It
Well,
seems you owed Mr. von Staub a small fortune.
A fortune to you, perhaps, but a trifle to me. Our debts ebbed and flowed. In our next contest, there was every chance I would win it back. Eric was too concerned about all that. Frankly, he often lacked the demeanor of a nobleman. His progressive tendencies could be grating.
なるほど、なるほど。
You have a nice collection of pistols, Mr. von Kram.
Ah, a fellow connoisseur of firearms. Did something catch your eye?
What caught my eye is a missing Lamat. Where is it?
Ah, that one. I lost it in a bet. A rare failure of mine.
A bet with whom?
That's private, Mr. Holmes, and unrelated to your investigation.
なるほど。ひとまず。
I need to be elsewhere.
どういや、あった。うわー、びっくりした。びっくりしちゃった。
Recordings labeled in Braille.
展示で
Recordings labeled in Braille.
Your ability to perceive the world can be developed with work and concentration.
はいはい。シュトルツ教授、ケルン小児病院の眼科医。これ、
Doesn't appear to be the happiest childhood.
厳しい、あれだったのかな。
Cecilia von Kram with Heinrich. Cologne
この人だな。
1864. Mein Wunder.
これはフォンクラム家が5000ターレル銀貨をケルン小児病院に寄付。
A remarkable tool to conveniently enhance anything. I could use one for my analysis.
そうだな。
Look, Sherry, I'm head of the club.
いいと思う。似合ってるよ。衣装黄色じゃないと。
Addressed to Heinrich von Kram and written with a nervous hand.
震えた手つき。
Arrived just yesterday.
昨日個人的な手紙。エーリヒ、他国からの尊敬を得るためには、フォンクラムが名誉執政官となる以外にない。君の名前はこの役職に不十分だ。我がプロイセン貴族の血筋こそが、帝国を他国よりも偉大にすることができるのだ。HF フォンクラム。エーリヒの返事は同じ手紙の裏側に書かれている。アインリヒ、全く笑わせるな。君の血筋はとても純粋なものではない。君は消えつつある血筋の末孫かなだよ。君の代で最後になる。帝国に必要なのはより優れ、強く近代的な人間だ。借金まみれで賭け事に溺れるような口先だけの人間に、国としての責任を任せることができると本気で考えているのか？それに障害を持つ人間が国の代表として仰がれることがかつてあったか？私こそがコルデナの次期ドイツ名誉執政官になるにふさわしい。立候補者を取り下げなければ君の欠点が公になり、恥をかくことになるぞ。イーフォンストーブ。なかなかやら。
How to sharpen one's senses.
はいはい。頑張ってたんだな、この人。貴兄の寛大さへの感謝の印。この手紙について聞こうか。決闘で他に気づいたことがある。
There must be more you can recall from the day of the duel.
I wish. My eyes make me a poor witness, I'm afraid.
Yes, your blindness. An affliction since childhood, one presumes. No scars on your face, and you carry yourself with confidence.
I'm starting to see your worth, Mr. Holmes.
But this limitation developed your other senses and made you an excellent marksman. So, tell me, did you notice anything else?
I do recall a floral smell. Something artificial. It was
いい
sweet
表
and
現ですね。
fresh and came from the direction of the killer.
なるほど。すごくい
You
い
and Eric were competing for the
表現だ。
position of honorary consul, yes? Quite the title.
We were, but he stood no chance. Only a true nobleman could take such a role.
Difficult for him to contest it now.
なるほど。これじゃ
Do you
ない。
recognize this scent?
Yes. This is it. The smell I noticed at the ruins. Where did you get it? Do you know who killed
男じゃないん
Eric?
だよな。
Tell me his name.
また犯行の瞬間に花の香りがしたと主張している。
I need to be elsewhere.
うわぁ、回収しちゃった。そっかー。で、こっちから出てくるんだ。ジョンはどう？
The floor is so smooth and slippery.
相変わらずスケートしやすそうだって。まあ、滑る床は楽しいよな。わかるよ。
Last year there was a similar incident in which a duelist died. What can you tell me?
一応聞いておく
A。tragedy. I shot too well, and my opponent stumbled
Oh,
from
この人が撃っ
impact.
たんだ。
He slipped and fell down the cliff. I regret it all. I have not participated in a duel since.
ああ、
Instead,
なる
I
ほど、な
only
るほ
take the
ど。
role of a referee and supervise the proceedings for safety. I swore that no other club member would die in a duel. Alas, someone else intervened.
なるほどな。これで
I need to be elsewhere.
全て回収したことにならないか。まだあんのなんか。
As it happens, a Lamat 42 caliber revolver was discovered at the crime scene. You said you were missing a Lamat, yes?
I did, but my Lamat was a
おお、
36 caliber.
36。
And you can prove that?
My word is truth enough. If I said it, it is true.
なるほど、なるほど。これで
I need to be elsewhere.
回収できたー。なんかあれなんだろうな。前回の事件、俺結構証拠ゆるっとしちゃったから、それでなんか足りてない証拠があってのもあるんだろうな。ちゃんとね、証拠は集めないとダメですね。
Miss von Staub is awaiting the police, sir.
そうでした、そう
Perhaps
でし
you
た。
might visit on another day. Good day, officer.
面白すぎるよ。
Miss von Staub awaits you in the
面白すぎるよ、
boudoir.
その手のひら返しは。じゃあ、いろいろ聞いていこうか。
Going on a trip, miss?
No, I'm leaving permanently. This place brought me nothing but sorrow. I am sorry. What do you want?
じゃあ、まずこれ。
There is an unfinished portrait of your brother in your room. Beautiful to be sure, but one detail drew my attention. Why did you add gunpowder to your black paint?
You entered my room? I thought you were only inspecting Eric's.
It is standard procedure, Miss von Staub. Now, tell me about the gunpowder.
Eric's art was his shooting, and this painting is my tribute to him. It felt appropriate. We're both artists in different ways.
なるほど。
It seems you and Mr. Boddington were to be engaged. Were you as thrilled at the prospect as your brother?
Mr. Boddington is not how I had imagined my husband. But it was Eric's choice. I didn't dare dispute it.
One of the revolver cases in your brother's room is missing. Do you know where it may be?
I'm not permitted in Eric's quarters. I suppose he must have taken it with him.
それは確かにそうなんだけど。
I found burnt letters in your brother's room. I believe they were addressed to you.
To me? From whom?
They appear to be from some of your suitors. Why did you burn them?
I didn't. I didn't even know about them. Eric, he never said a word.
わあ。いやーでも、目の弱い人が、花の香りを、いなかったのに証言できるはずないと思うんだよな。って思っているので、妹さんなんじゃないかな。ちょっとなんか銃撃の腕がうんぬんかんぬんとか、家から出ていないって言ったけど、さっき見たら出れる扉があったんですよ。その部屋を出て、さらに外側に。だから裏口みたいな感じで利用して出たんじゃないかなって思います。
I think the time has come to be honest with each other, Miss von Staub. I'll start with my confession. I misled you in our previous meeting. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I do not work for the police.
What? I don't understand.
In actuality, I was independently investigating your brother's death and came to an unexpected conclusion.
How? Why?
It was not a tragic accident, miss. It was cold-blooded murder. And I know the culprit.
No. Who is he?
Nice try, but as you well know, I'm talking to the culprit right now.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Certainly not. Allow me to explain how you killed your brother.
わあ、出た、これだ。手口または凶器はどこだ？これじゃな
The
い？
missing box in your brother's room
Keep
contained
on.
a lamat, the same weapon used for the murder. You stole it to kill your brother.
What? No. Eric was obsessed with guns. I bet he simply left that
気がする
revolver
か
somewhere else.
Yes, it was left somewhere else. The crime scene. Abandoned in panic, a typical feminine response.
No, I've never been to that cursed place.
犯行に及んだ機械。機械って理由だったよな。これ。
None of that
あ、
makes
違
a
う
whit of sense.
あれ
This is monstrous.
あれ待って待って。
A
待
moment,
って待って待って待って。
This is talk.
機械、機械って、はい。そっか。機械って、場所みたいな話か。じゃあこれ
You hid
よかっ
behind the
た。
wall in the ruins. None of the others present could have killed Eric from that position. Both the duelists were blindfolded, and Mr. Von Kram is ill-sighted.
So nobody saw anything. Your imagination has run wild.
Ah, but you forget one thing. A blind man's other senses grow stronger. Mr. Von Kram detected a lavender and pine scent. That of your ointment.
You're taking the word of a sightless man. This is monstrous.
で、動機か。動機がこれってこと？はい。
It is your brother who was monstrous. He was a tyrant, and you could tolerate his abuse no longer.
Living with Eric was a nightmare, yes. But he was my brother.
Now, Miss von Staub, take your time. Tell me the truth.
After our parents died, my life
話し
slowly
始めちゃっ
became
た。
hell.
や
My
っぱ
brother
そうだ
began
った
to
んだ
humiliate me.
な。
Then he became violent. Each day he'd invent a new punishment. Shut my room, burn my paintings, starve me. And without fail, I would be beaten. All visits were forbidden, all contact verboten. I was his caged bird, his pet. When we did go out, he used me to bait influential people. He sold me to Mr. Boddington simply to earn a place amongst this island's elite.
Was that not freedom from your brother?
He sold me as a thing, sir. Who do you think this gentleman was? I could not endure more cruelty. Mr. Holmes, I'm begging you. Please don't do this to me. Don't throw me from one cage to another.
いや、確かに若干情はあるよ。なんか、かわいそうだなってすごく思うけど、殺しちゃったんだろ。この時点で選択肢間違えてんだよな。何があろうと人の命を奪うことは許されないことであって、これで君は自由だって、ホームズ君は言わないと思うんですけど、これは、また檻の中にって言うけど、今度の檻警察だしな。少なくとも兄よりはマシだと思うしな。そうだな。あなたは人を殺しているので、見逃すことはできないよ
The。law is the law, and murder is murder. You should have sought freedom through more civil means.
The sickness of men runs deep. You dare speak to my civility. You dare tell me what I must endure. All of you are the same. You may look down on us, but make no mistake, we are staring up at you, and one day there will be a reckoning.
あ、ジョンがブーって言ってる。微塵も同情していなかった。だが少なくとも彼女は兄の手から解放された。は
I
あ。
have no regrets, but I know that you will.
でもあなたは人を殺しちゃったんでしょ？
Sherlock, she didn't deserve that. She just wanted to be free. Where's your compassion?
あれ？俺にも心がないって言われ始めてる。ちょっと待ってよ。悪い選択じゃないと思うんだけど。だってあの人、まあ、いや、檻から出てきたのをボディントンさんが迎えることはないと思うよ。って思うし。言うなっつってさ、人を殺した人を野に放すのは違くないか？ダメじゃないって思うんですけど、どう思います？
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
ごめんなさい、ないです。はい、ということでここまでご視聴いただきありがとうございました。まあ、俺の選択はあれです。多分、あそこで自由だよって言うと、ジョンからは、ジョンはなんかあれなのかな？心っていうかなんか同情とか感情を優先してほしいのかなって気がしますね。多分ついでになんか実績も解除できたような気がしなくもないですが、セーブした位置がすごく微妙なので、はい。セーブした位置、 そうだよな、決闘クラブについて調査しているあたりなので、ちょっと微妙なのでやり直すこともせずに行こうと思います。次回は、これちょっと気になりますね。このハガキが届いたやつ。気になるので、これやっていこうと思います。ということでまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。バイバーイ。